of me showing my shorts on Xbox for Sony Forever on Bro Hot 6 Bro Hush Podcast and under it. When we come to my shorts as well as for Sony Forever as well. Show the other console what's that bills that I made, the 3 million bills I made. Here we go, guys. Guys, here we go. This is for Sony Forever. This is for Sony Podcast. You don't see me bills really power. This Hutch 1, everything on it. Roll Hutch 6, Roll Hutch Podcast, everything on it. Here we go, when it comes to console wars, baby. Those analytics, here we go. So look what PS5 is as of 2015 and 2024. Then, as of now, more than 1/6 of the consoles were purchased. 2024 and this year currently, 2025 currently. Right, so yeah, it was a down year in 2020. It was a catchy start and a rough start in 2023. The winners they made up for since then. Now they own ABK and the licensing for the next 15 years and so on and so forth. Look at Nintendo. As a 2021 and 2024 Nintendo Switch is getting it done. Look at that number. Look at that percentage. That has Sony currently. It doesn't add up. Doesn't add up, Sony and Apple. Doesn't add up, Diamante as well. And the ACR console, the Heaven and Hell console, the ACR and the Light consoles. Lifetime, or more than 1/6 of the consoles were purchased as far as PS5 disc or discless or swim disc or disc on PS5 Pro disc or discless. More than 1/5 of the console were purchased. Obviously, that's not good. Currently. Now they don't have the first parties, all they have is second parties and third parties and independent and retro games. Shoot 'em ups and the beat 'em ups. But what the Amanda would say the easy part, say these plans are not easy when it comes to them shoot 'em ups and beat 'em ups, and they're not easy. Because those shoot 'em ups and beat 'em ups are not easy, but they're hard when it comes to getting the game over trophy. It is, man. It doesn't add up, Sony. Come on now. These plans are not easy to get. Look at this, as of 2024 now. It's still over the century mark. Yeah, this is also this probably fall less than 90 million. Correct. Correct as well. But a lot of people still in the PS4 still because a lot of people couldn't afford PS5 or they know they don't got those first parties because of the EK they want to wait as of November 9th. They're gone and the anniversary might similar. December 31st. If a lot of people that had their PS4 and PS5s currently, if they have all three Sony consoles currently. It doesn't add up Sony Apple. It doesn't add up them all day as well. It's still over 100 million years as of 2025 currently. PS4 survived because they had the exclusives, then they had the exclusives. Exclusives. But you can see the numbers are high as far as the units as a current as of this year currently, as you can see. Follow me on PSN. Keep the same energy because these fanboys are very delusional. I want them on to realize what Sony is dealing with currently as of right now. Okay, guys. Here we go. I want them on to realize Sony's in turmoil, and then we got 132 million dollars. I said, well, you need to get both y'all CEOs to smoke because Jim Ryan's gone, bro. He's been gone for almost a whole year now. As of next March, it'll be his 1 year anniversary of his retirement while Phil Spencer's getting it done in the clutch, man. I'm trying to tell you what's going on with Sony doing on it. Trying to make you realize right now. Look what PS5 is currently doing on there. As of February 2024, going back to February 20, and Sony as of now. Of January of this year. Doesn't add up, Sony Apple. Doesn't add up, Diamante. 4 million units. Or more than half bought the console, which is not good. And it's selling the consoles at a loss right now. 118 million units was the PS4, Retro console, but anyways. A lot of people still buying that shockingly, but anyways. Look at the PS2. Look at that number. And the PS1 right there. PS2 and the PS1. PS1 is the least brought console. Least brought. PS4 is getting it done. And Steven Nintendall's getting it done, Diamante, whether you like it or not. And also Sony Apple that has Apple on this house current. It doesn't add up, Sony Apple. It doesn't add up. Down and up. Then it went down. Then it's been hovering around that since then. We're getting Nintendo Switch. But it's fine, yeah, 20% decline. Almost near 100% for those 2 years. 100%. And currently. So Apple doesn't add up there all day. As far as them being on the console, legacy-wise, and currently. So, and the third parties, etc. First parties, I told them all this too. You need to pay attention, man. No, you got idiots. You need to pay attention to what's going on. Sony is in turmoil, man. Come on. Yup. And we on PSN as well. Tell me. You sure can. This is a video I just made just a few minutes ago today. PS2's getting it done, the clutch. More than half have bought PS4, But still had their PS4s currently and PS5s and PS3s because they have money like that if they got 3 consoles. My limit is 2, but yeah, you get the idea. Whether you like it or not, because I know you said this current generation is holding the back, so no, it's not y'all the ninth generation is holding the back, and no first parts, and they had all those layoffs during all day. They had 3.2 billion layoffs, and they lost $2.2 billion in the past 3 years. Microsoft, yeah, they had their layoffs. I can't say they didn't. They had 1.6 billion layoffs. Like Sony had 3.2 billion layoffs, and I'm trying to make you realize you need to pay attention. Sony's in turmoil. You know. You got no samurai games to play. You're running out of samurai games to play. Most of the samurai games are peaked out. Even Dynasty Warriors Origins coming out less than a week and a half from now. But anyways, I'm trying to make you realize there, man. Sony is in trouble, big time. The ninth generation is because the ninth generation is holding y'all back. It's not the 8th generation. The 8th generation was the best. The 9th generation, no first parties. And they lost all their money. They only have $132 million. If they lose money on that, spending games wise, they're gonna be out of money. And then Sony's gonna be out of the console and shit. Like I told Sony Apple and them out there as well. Let me start that. Because I was talking a lot of hours. But anyways. But I've been telling them all that Sony's in trouble, bro. They're in turmoil. You need to give Sony the smoke right now. You need to get both your current CEOs to smoke right now because those are people that work at Tanaka hiring. And that was a mistake hiring those CEOs. They were former CFOs. You need to get Sony to smoke them all day. I mean this. I'm not playing, man. You need to get Sony to smoke right now. I know you're trying to play the Elden Ring right now, man. In Dynasty Warriors. I know that game's getting over, and that game did not age well either. But anyways. PS4 was the best era. I know you can say the 8th generation is said that's not true. As far as them making tech, if that was the case, why would they make Tekken 8 exclusive? The PS5 only. You got no words for me on that game all day as well. Because Screw City is dead. Because why would they put Death Stranding on Game Pass on recording standing? Answer that question for me, damn all day as well. Got no words for me on that either. You know what I'm saying? Well, you need to get Sony to smoke right now because both y'all CEOs are not, new CEOs are not helping y'all cause, bro. Y'all need to get them to smoke right now. Because most of the games are peaking out pretty much. To the point a lot of people are playing retros and independent games to get easy plans or hard plans, as they say, or you would say easy plans, which is not easy to you. To you. Uh-huh. Yes, it was. I told you, you need to get Sony and Apple. You need to get Sony. Anybody that has Apple to smoke right now. You need to get both CEOs to smoke right now. Seriously, because this is getting way out of hand right now. Sony's in turmoil, and their roadmap is dry, and their roadmap is dry. That's what I've been trying to tell you. And you need to balance your games as a search far as your membership is concerned. The games of the search have been struggling too, to even well to the hype right now. And also to comment on that, we need to talk to Sony and Apple right now because Sony and Apple's in trouble right now. Microsoft has Cypher controllers, and Sony copied the Cypher controllers. The Cypher, they sure did, Sony. They sure did. Uh huh. I debunked that. But anyways. Especially kind of copying the Cypher controls either, bro. You need to talk right now. Uh huh. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Countable too, pun intended. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Uh huh. Million units. Count all the other internal consoles, pun intended, counting the Switch. Almost 70 million units. Yep, they're on there. Yep, they're on there. It doesn't add up. I know you can say the 8th generation is holding the back. I said, nope, it's not holding the back far as the past either. Because why they make every game exclusive then, you probably couldn't answer that question. You couldn't answer that question either. You probably don't know that answer because I had the real reason why they made them exclusive. Because that's all they're holding on to as far as ammunition is concerned, as well. It doesn't add up, for all the consoles being so. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Exclusives. Because if they did, they would never put Death Stranding on Game Pass Ultimate and Core and Standard. That's how much they got left there, $132 million. That's how much they got left. Google it. You don't have to believe me, but you should Google it right now. At $3.2 billion, Demonte. Sony and Apple's in trouble, man. I know Sony's outdone Microsoft 5-1, but what does it matter? It doesn't have the first parties Demonte. You need to understand right now, with mental health issues at that. No first parties. There was $2 billion in revenue. And only got $132 million left. I'm not ruling out Microsoft. Microsoft had 1.6, but still, that's not as much as Sony. It was gone. So went away as December 31st. ABK that was expired November 9th. So it doesn't have the first parties. Sony is port back in them all. Yeah, been telling you this all of last year, most of 2023 and last year and currently and this year currently. So they don't have the first parties. Sony don't have a roadmap right now. Sony is dry. Other than the games I know that's coming out this year currently. $2.2 billion in think about that too, bro. Pay attention to what's going on. Stop overlooking this. Okay, guys. About talking in this video, obviously, for the next 6 minutes. I mean, Make Come on, told me to make the videos at 20 minutes, obviously. Like I've been doing 15 to 20 minutes of it. This already at 15, so in the next 4.5 minutes, I'll talk about what's going on. I told Monte too, we need to talk about this because a lot of people are losing their jobs, man, and Ubisoft's starting to shut down. They're about to get bought up by Tencent, or because they haven't played any games since Monopoly Deal, Monopoly Plus, Battleship, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, The Game of Life, all the Tom Clancy games, Rainbow Six Siege, Excursion, Breakpoint, Division Part 1 and 2. I got all those Ubisoft games, including the board games as well. I got those too as well, but Sony, Ubisoft hasn't made a game since Tom Clancy's Division Part 1 and 2, Breakpoint, Excursion, Rainbow Six Siege, Monopoly Deal, Monopoly Plus, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, Battleship. Those are board games, but board games, they made games on Sony and Microsoft. But anyways, I told them we need to talk about this, man, because you can't say the the ninth generation was the worst. Because no first parties. Sony lost $2.2 billion. You heard me say it when I was showing my shorts, obviously. Um, that they lost $2.2 billion in the past 3 years. Obviously, they had 3.2 billion layoffs. But yeah, Microsoft had 1.6. Because I looked up, I googled that most recently. So Microsoft only had 1.6. Sony had 3.2, but almost 3.2 if it was for Jim Ryan retiring. Like he was going to be part of the 3 billion layoffs. But anyways, so we're in a different era anymore. We're not in the previous era no more. And most games you're playing, False Samurai games, those games are peaking out pretty much. Because Microsoft owns those Samurai games. They want so we need to pay attention, man. I know you got a mental health issue and you keep ignoring what's going on right now. But you can't ignore everything. I know what's going on with Sony internally. Because Sony is in trouble. And I told Sony and Apple this too as well. Well, those first points, y'all got nothing to play. Y'all port bagging. And I told a lot of people that too in all my bills last year when I made all my bills in Royal Heck 6 as well. And Brothers Power 8 as well. And also news that's for the Sony podcast, Nick Miller as well. That Sony don't have the first one. And while those first ones, Sony's in deep shit. All the games are coming out, as far as the games that are on Ninja Gaiden, Rage Bound, Shimu 4, 5, and 6 now. They're continuing the Shimu saga currently, and they're remaking 1 to 3 as well. They're remaking that after they make 4, 5, and 6. After that, they'll be done with Shimu entirely. Want to make 4, 5, and 6 first, and they remake 1 through 3 after that. And then they're also making Borderlands 4. I'm definitely buying that game in September. But anyways, also Madden's about to lose their licensing from the EA Sports because 2K might take that over for us football. So whoever buys the football games, those are going to be 2K now. It won't be EA Sports now, guys, as well. I told them all day as well. I know what's going on with Sony internal. Why they've been making all these data videos on News Hot 1, that's for Sony for Sony podcast as well, and all these videos to let you know what's going on with Sony. You need to get Sony to smoke right now because both of your CEOs that work at the not guy, which was a mistake hiring 2 CFOs and CEOs right now. It's not helping your cause, bro. We need to talk about this because the 8th generation was the best generation. I know you're going to say the 8th generation was holding the back and say you can't say that because they try to make PSL try to make every game exclusive. And they couldn't really do that. They squashed that as of now. As of last year, I meant. But anyways, as I told them on too, exclusivity is dead now, so the any of the games you play, you can't even mention exclusives no more. You can't even use that as ammunition no more on as well. So I told them on now that now that my past is over, as far as my 20s is concerned, the age 18 years of 12 years ago is gone, and my age 20 years are gone now. We're in a different era now. We're in the cyber era now. But like I told Sony and Apple, and I also told them on too, we need to talk about this because without those first parties, Diamante, Sony is in deep shit. No joke. Of A and F right now. Now that now that now that they don't have the licensing no more, and Microsoft owns those first parties now, and the second parties, and third parties now, Diamante as well. What are you gonna do for our samurai games? What you gonna do for us playing games currently? And I've been keeping track of you as far as online playing the games. Obviously, you've been playing the same games pretty much. Yeah, but yeah, I just made 2 videos, obviously. Yeah, but I made 2 shorts. You saw those 2 shorts I just made, obviously. But 2 shorts I made, obviously. But like I said, I told Diamante, obviously, Sony's in trouble. And then they want Herman Holtz to be gone. Both CEOs to be gone. This is not good to them out there as well. I told you what's going on. Sony's in deep shit. I told Sony and Apple too. Much Sony and Apple kept ignoring it because I know Sony and Apple go say, show your sources, show your sources. They'll tell me why Sony's not doing well. They'll say, bro, you're not supporting your generation. If you want to talk about generations and everything, I'll start at 22 minutes or 23 minutes. I was supposed to have it at 20, but anyways. If you want to talk about generations, certain generations should not be bashing. It's just like them saying the people from the 2000s bashing the current generation of Gen Z. That's not fair. Because the Gen Z knows more than y'all. That's not fair, man. What the current is possible, and we know what's going on. Even my uncle knows what's going on with Sony, and he already knows that. Cause I've been telling him what's going on there, man. I've been trying to tell Sony and Apple too what's going on, but Sony and Apple keeps ignoring it. Like Sony can't do no wrong. I said, boy, you don't realize right now, because you're a slow learner. You don't pay attention to what's going on with Sony internally. I know what's going on, so you need to give me the smoke right now. This is not fair, Sony and Apple. This is not fair. Because if Sony and Apple had the common sense to even talk about it, they would talk about it and stop saying they're neutral because they're lying to themselves right now. They're lying to themselves right now, man. Like I said, Sony is in deep shit. All they got is second parts, third parts, the retros, the independent games, the sport games. Now that Madden, even with Madden 2026 coming out, that's going to be the last one coming out in August, but that's going to be taken over by 2K if they don't get that extension for EA Sports for that contract to be extended, obviously, because they haven't found the person to replace John Madden, but that's another story for another time. But anyways, I told them all there what's going on with Sony. Sony's in deep you need to get Sony to smoke right now. I've been giving Sony and Apple to smoke most of last year. I even gave some of my friends when it comes to the Murray Jordan to smoke too, and even gave Shannon Sharp to smoke. I even gave Henny to smoke when it comes to Capcom 2, pun intended, because they're not learning right now. We're in times right now where things are changing now. The game industry is changing. I told them all what's going on with Sony and Apple right now. Sony's in deep shit, guys. No joke. And I've been the main one to be keeping up and investigating now. So that was when I started News Hutch 1, thanks to Legal AF. That was when I started the News Hutch 1 channel, but that's another story for another time. But anyways, but like I said, we need to talk about this. Because you can't say the 8th generation is holding the back. The 9th generation, because that damn exclusivity BS. Until now, because they're putting the Final Fantasy games on Microsoft now. And they're putting all the games, I already got the Platinums in, and they're adding the Xbox Store to Cloud Gaming soon enough. Based on what Cloud Gaming Battle said, they said they're going to be adding the Cloud Gaming Store, so where you can buy those retro games and independent games and get all the games scoring those too, pun intended. But okay, guys, I'll end the video right there. Make sure you have me on PSN. Explorer to Furry Kingdom. Matagai C4, Cementon C4, Chun-Li, Headshot, Subject Close Friend Request, Watch Out Troll Maker as well. Add me on Xbox, ever heard 40, a bit of cloud gaming pretty much. Add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook as well. Add me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well. Add me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok as well. I just wanted to make my rant about this because Sony and Apple has yet to talk about it. But I wanted to talk about this as of now because Sony's in deep shit. I know you're going to say the 8th generation is holding it back. So no, the 9th generation is holding it back because they don't have the first parties. Anyways, start the video right there as well. But I end the video right there, guys. I just want to get my rant on about this because Sony and Apple, we need to talk about this right now. We do. Because you're not going to say you're neutral because you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself because you know what's going on with Sony. But you're going to say Sony's not a center of this thing. And Sony is a center. PS5 is a center. But anyways, I'll start the video right there, guys, as well. Deuces.